Jo Leute, herzlich willkommen zu einem neuen Part Raincoat. Ja, wir haben immer noch das Spiel pausiert. Jetzt nicht mehr. Jetzt kann ich speichern, okay. Wir sind wieder zurück in diesem Abteil, wo wir Tills Leiche haben, die wir nun erkunden wollen, denn irgendwas stimmt nicht. Und ja, Shinigami hat anscheinend die Macht, uns zurück in Erinnerung zu bringen.
This blanket is mostly burned, but some parts near the knife are unscathed. It doesn't look like there's blood on the blanket at all. But how could that be? Oh, so I can get solution keys here too.
You may have seen it but forgotten. That just means you didn't think anything of it at the time. But it is in your memory, so you can use it as a clue.
You can do that? You're incredible, Shinigami.
Go on, keep complimenting me.
Das Kissen ist neu. Mit dir wollte ich jetzt eigentlich nicht reden.
Huh? This cushion. Was it always there? Also, it looks like it has a hole in the middle of it. It was made by something sharp. What did this?
Na, wahrscheinlich hatte er das vor sich gehalten und wurde durchstochen, oder? Hat dort nachgestellt. Zwei Objekte fehlten also, oder was?
Oh, it's fading. I guess the pain is starting to go away too.
Looks like time's up. Well, did you find anything?
Yeah, I think I see the contradiction here. Although I'm not completely sold on it.
Come on, this is where you're supposed to declare, I've solved the mystery. Well, if you think you're on the right track, then I guess we should do this next.
Do what?
It's for when you're stuck in your deductions. Remember what I said earlier? Every labyrinth has a goal. So even when you're stuck, there's always a way out. And we're gonna find it by working together.
Working together?
Lay it all out, Master!
Wo holt die das ganze Zeug alles her? Warum sind wir am Strand? Was geht hier ab? Shinigami Puzzle.
We're gonna expose the truth together!
Das Shinigami Puzzle ist eine meiner geheimen Techniken, um die verborgene Wahrheit aufzudecken. Die Wahrheit verbirgt sich irgendwo zwischen den Buchstaben an der Seite des Fasses, in dem sich meine Wenigkeit befindet. Lies die Frage und zerschlage dann in der richtigen Reihenfolge die Buchstaben. Machst du einen Fehler, wird das Zeitlimit reduziert. Der Tod von Detektiv Zilch war in Wirklichkeit eine... Ach so, da muss man ein Wort bilden dann, oder was? Wenn du die Buchstaben in der richtigen Reihenfolge zerschlägst, werde ich von der Macht der Wahrheit durchdrungen und entfesse eine Spezialfähigkeit, die einen Weg ebnet. Übrigens, wenn du mich mit den Lösungsschlüsseln futterst, die um das Fass rumschweben, gebe ich dir jeden Hinweis, der mit mir in den Sinn kommt. Schnapp dir den Schlüssel und ab damit in meinen Mund. Aber es gibt auch ein paar Lösungsschlüssel, die keine Hinweise enthalten. Wenn ich so einen esse, wird das Zeitlimit reduziert. Zeiger bewegen, Lösungsschlüssel nehmen, irgendwas werfen, hinein zum herauszuholen. Was zur Hölle? Der Tod von Dich war in Wirklichkeit da ist Er benutzt ein Kissen für das Messer und stellte sich tot. Mord.
Tick-tock, tick-tock. Tick-tock, tick-tock.
Ja. Was muss ich nochmal machen?
Do it, Master.
Ach so. Draufwerfen? Das war falsch. Möglichkeit eine Lift. Ja, ist schon abgelaufen, ich weiß. Steht da im Unterwäsche drin, okay. So, okay, ich hab's mal rausgeschnitten. Hab's jetzt auch erst verstanden. Sahne-List. Ist ja gut. Also manchmal frage ich mich hier wirklich, was zur Hölle? Hey, wir sind wirklich in Zelda. Eine Schatztruhe.
That's right. When I saw Zilch through the window, it appeared as if the knife was stuck in his chest. But in actuality, he stabbed the blanket-wrapped cushion to make it look like he had been stabbed. That's why the blanket didn't have blood on it, even though the cushion was stabbed through. Zilch's death was a red herring. It was meant to mislead us.
Okay. Dich tot war nur ein Ablenkungsmanöver, um die Wahrheit zu verbergen.
It's a new solution key.
If it was a red herring, that means he wasn't really dead.
Yeah, Zilch was faking his death to fool us. That knife was just to trick me into thinking he was dead when I looked through the window. But the Peacekeeper's report saying they all burned to death created a contradiction.
So the culprit was just plain dead. It's exactly what I said.
In a roundabout way, yes.
Which means that dead end in the abyss could have a new path now. Let's hurry back.
Okay. Mehr gab's hier nicht, ne? Nee, okay. Es wird hier immer verzwickter. Ich bin mal gespannt, wie lange das hier noch geht. Vor allem. Wir laufen jetzt auf Schienenrunden. Alles klar.
What's wrong?
It's too much of a hassle to go all the way back there. I don't want to walk anymore.
Some guide you are. Besides, you're not even walking.
I despise effort and hard work. I want to head back the easy way. Oh, I know! I have a convenient transportation method, thanks to my... It lets us go anywhere you've been before. Now is the perfect time to use it.
Warum sind die? Keine Ahnung.
See? Super easy.
Yeah, sure.
But unfortunately, using it does drain a little bit.
Drain a little bit of what? Do you have pee or something?
Your lifespan.
My lifespan? Again?
So we've passed through how did the culprit pull it off junction, and have taken the play dead turn again. Now that we have a new solution key, I'm sure we can solve this mystery and access what's ahead.
Let's give it a try.
Solution keys are important to solving mysteries.
Lösungsschlüssel können verwendet werden, um durch Geheimnisse hindurchzubrechen, die dir im Weg sind.
We are gonna expose the truth.
Wähle den Lösungsschlüssel aus, der die Frage vor dir beantwortet. Wenn du richtig liegst, wird das Geheimnis verschwinden. Was beweist, dass der Täter sich totstellte? Das hier.
Zilch was trying to trick us into thinking he'd killed himself. A bridge!
See, didn't I say the path would appear? It's all because we found the right deductive clue to break through. I'm so amazing. You can pat me on the head if you want, Master.
Well, maybe later. We opened the play dead route thanks to the corpse red herring solution key. So Zilch really faked his death to mislead us.
If so, he is absolutely the culprit. Now, we just need to prove it.
But even if the mystery labyrinth is fair when it comes to solving mysteries, the real world will be different, right? What if Amaterasu Corp decides to protect the culprit, even if we prove who really did it?
Oh, you're worried they'll just cover it up? No need to worry about that.
Huh? Why's that?
Let's save the fun for later.
Oh, the ground! It's falling apart!
You better run, Master!
Why? Wasn't this the right route?
Maybe the logic still has some holes in it.
Ah!
Master, you better concentrate!
Alter. War der Juma durch das Fenster sah, in Wirklichkeit Zilch? Okay. Dann war es das anscheinend doch.
When I saw Zilch through the window, he was faking his death with a knife through the cushion. That was definitely the real Zilch.
War die verbrannte Leiche in Wagen 1 in Wahrheit Zilch? Das kann ich mir jetzt nicht vorstellen.
The corpse I investigated was real, it just wasn't Zilch's corpse. In other words, Zilch swapped himself out for a real corpse.
Zilch hat mit der Leiche Plätze getauscht. Nach Jumas Betreten, vor Jumas Betreten.
The corpse was switched right before I broke the infirmary window to open the lock. The blazing fire had filled the room with smoke, so I couldn't make anything out through the window. Zilch used that smoke as cover to switch himself with a dead body.
get it. The fire wasn't only there to show he died from burning. It was also a smokescreen to swap out the corpse.
Right. In the smoke, he switched places with a corpse he had hit.
Das ist ein Fernseher.
Next up, you need to deduce where the corpse was hidden.
Because the room was filled with smoke, he needed to put the body somewhere he could access immediately.
Where are you thinking?
If he needed to get to the body as quickly as possible, only one place makes sense.
That place is suspicious.
Verwende den Zeiger auf dem Bildschirm, um die Stelle auszuwählen, die die Frage beantwortet.
Search every nook and cranny.
Du kannst die Stellen auswählen, an denen sich das Symbol ändert.
Doesn't make mistakes.
Das Auswählen der falschen Stelle bedeutet, dass du Schaden nimmst, also vermassel es nicht. Wo wurde die verbrannte, ausgetauschte Leiche versteckt? Und dann tut sich hier eigentlich nirgendwo was, ne? Ach so, ich kann ja auch bewegen. Ja, hier in dem Schrank glaube ich eher nicht. Unterm Bett?
Here. That's it. The burnt corpse was hidden right there. Hey!
Alles ist richtig oder falsch? Scheinbar richtig.
Jeez, one after another. This is really bad for my heart.
We're not done yet. Hurry, let's speed it up.
Shinigami, you might be fine because you're floating around, but this is really tough for me.
I can't believe it. He had the corpse hidden under the blanket? So, that four-eyed detective was sleeping next to a dead body. I'm so jealous!
I'm gonna pretend I didn't hear that.
Die ist die Todesgöttin, also was erwartest du hier?
Zilch was lying in bed with the corpse. He got up once the smoke screen was ready. He took the corpse out from under the blanket, pulled the knife out of the cushion, and stabbed it. That way, even after he switched with the corpse, he could just hide to avoid me.
Where did Detective Four Eyes hide after that?
It must have been someplace with easy access. Which must mean... under the bed. He could have quickly hid there.
Which means, if you checked under the bed at the time, you would have caught that four-eyed idiot.
But back then, I was in such a hurry to warn the other master detectives. I'm sure he calculated all that too. He knew I'd panic.
Maybe he was planning to take advantage of you from the very beginning, and that's why he let you live.
Yeah, I think Zilch was the one who peeked into the restroom while I was sleeping there. I was supposed to be sleeping in the infirmary, so he must have planned to move me before committing the crime. I passed out in the restroom, but that didn't hinder his plans, so he went with it.
Speaking of which, wasn't it Detective Four Eyes who told you to go to the first car?
Yeah, he must have planned to make me witness everything and set me up as the culprit.
Aha! I think I'm starting to see the whole picture now. Not bad, Master. Maybe you were a big shot detective before you lost your memories.
No. If I really was a great detective, I would have caught the culprit in the infirmary before any of this happened.
I guess so. By the way, where did he get the corpse he was hiding in the blanket?
That corpse? Well, Ah! Again!
I won't let let you go any further.
Getting in our way again, huh? If you stand against my ruthless master, he'll chop you up and stir-fry you with veggies for dinner.
I will not!
Wie viele Mal ist das jetzt? 4. Mal? Mal sehen, was das letzte Mal gegen den ist.
Master, I'm lending you a hand from here on out. I'll assist you when you're in a pinch.
Huh? Assist?
It's the rule of the Mystery Labyrinth to assist whoever you're accompanying. Now let's go, Master. Looks like you might not need assist after all.
Mit Hilfe von Assistieren wird dir dein Partner im Geheiምላbyrinth unter die Arme greifen.
This could be the clincher.
Wenn das Assistieren eines Partners aktiviert ist, fügt die Aussage eines mysteriösen Phantoms keinen Schaden zu. Verwende es also, um genauer zu sehen, was es sagt. Gucci's Leiche, Alfex Leiche, Zanges Leiche.
Enough of your nonsense. You think he swapped with a corpse? It'd be impossible to switch like that. Someone who could replace Zilch would need to be the same size as him. He didn't have a bag that could carry a corpse. It would have been down at the station. It'd be impossible to get it on board. There was no corpse to replace anyway.
Na gut, es gab 3 Leichen.
Master.
Leiche wurde ausgetauscht, stimmt's?
Ja.
Ja, also musste der Täter eine Leiche für diesen Zweck vorbereitet haben.
I won't let you pass. Enough of your nonsense.
Apex-Leiche eventuell?
You think he swapped with a corpse? It'd be impossible to switch like that. Someone who could replace Zilch would need to be the same size as him. He didn't have a bag that could carry a corpse.
Ja, okay, war wieder falsch, ich weiß. Apex Leiche wurde in deine Tasche transportiert, würde dann so, ja. Wäre ohnehin unnötig gewesen, eine Leiche von außerhalb herzuschaffen.
I won't let you pass.
Ja, wir müssen jetzt warten bis zum 3. Halt unfair, dass wir diese... Okay, man darf ja aber nicht zu lang vorspulen.
Would need to be the same
Ansonsten wird es
size.
gefährlich.
He didn't have a bag that could carry a corpse. It would have been down at the station. It'd be impossible to get it on board. There was no corpse to replace anyway.
Okay, ja, beim letzten. Komm, Challenge. Nur im Vorspulen. Nee, eher nicht.
Bag that could carry a corpse.
Ah, Mann, schon wieder das Falsche.
Enough of your nonsense. It'd be impossible to switch like that. Someone who could replace Zilch would need to be the same size as him. He didn't have a bag that could carry a corpse. It would have been down at the station. It'd be impossible to get it on board. There was no corpse to replace anyway.
This is the truth.
There's no need to bring an extra corpse for the swap. He just needed to reuse a dead body on the train. It's Apex's body from the 5th car. He and Zilch are nearly the same height, and both have stab wounds in their chests. So the corpse that was switched was Apex's.
Damn it! How could someone like you find the truth? Truth.
Hey, wir haben ihn besiegt. Anscheinend auch endgültig.
He looks completely obliterated.
Now we don't have to fight anymore.
Even if that's true, don't let your guard down. The mystery labyrinth isn't over yet. Stay alert and...
All right.
Wow. Who would have thought that short-tempered idiot would be used for a body swap?
Thinking back, the reason the corpses in the 1st and 5th cars were burnt was to switch them out. But the corpse was so badly burned that I couldn't tell it was Aphex. That must be what the necklace was for, so I could identify him.
Well, reusing a corpse is rather environmentally friendly of the culprit, don't you think? He totally went green. I mean, we gotta recycle everything in our day and age, so we gotta get the most value out of corpses too, you know?
Zilch?
Wait, I am not the culprit. I am a victim who was already killed. So, leave me alone!
Hey, he ran away! After him, Master!
Yeah.
You said the body in the 1st car's infirmary wasn't me, but Aphex? But you went to car 5 after car 1 and discovered his corpse there. How was the corpse transported from car 1 to car 5? That'd require moving past you.
That's right, if he slipped past us, when did that happen?
Naja, es gäbe Möglichkeiten. Wenn wir die anderen Räume erkundet haben zum Beispiel. Es wird immer verzwickter hier, oder?
Where did he run off to?
Another mystery that needs to be solved.
Als er die Leiche von Wagen 1 zu Wagen 5 brachte, ging der Täter... Ach so. Ja gut, er könnte auch oben drauf gegangen, wobei. Wurde da eigentlich alle verschlossen, oder nicht? Eigentlich muss er dann durch den Zug gegangen sein. Oder?
Thinking about it rationally, we have to assume that they carried the corpse through the train.
No, that's impossible. 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 Impossible!
Zilch turned into a mystery phantom!
Get him, Master! Boom kill him so hard, his relatives get bruises!
Und schon wieder. Nur diesmal gegen Filch. Stromausfall und Erschütterung, Kissen mit Loch.
A body can't get from car 1 to car 5. Just think about it. The train's halls are quite narrow. The corpse is heavy enough as it is. Lugging a corpse through that hallway, you would certainly have noticed. That means your deduction is all wrong. I'll say it once more. You cannot transport the corpse from car 1 to car 5.
That's true. Plus, when we investigated the private rooms, we kept the doors open for security. If someone had passed through the hallway, I probably would have noticed.
They would have had to sneak past me, too. There's no way anybody got through that corridor.
If we're certain nobody used that corridor, then the corpse must have been brought in from outside the train, not inside. If so, the culprit would need to be able to pass by us without being noticed.
What are you mumbling about? Just admit that your deductions were utter nonsense. If they didn't pass through the train, you think the corpse was brought in from outside? The windows are all locked shut. The door's locked when the train is moving. We know the train never stopped once. If the windows and doors are shut, there's no way to get out while the train's moving. No issues occurred during the train's operation.
This is the truth.
Am Stromausfall, stimmt.
No, there was something strange. The blackout and shaking that happened when I was in car 2 and car 4. When the blackout occurred and the shaking started, I'm certain something else happened in the train. Maybe it has something to do with the mystery of the moving corpse.
Don't be stupid! So what if there was a little blackout and some gentle swaying?
Deformierter Schild, unbelüftete Decke, Backup-Kontrollsystem.
They were nothing but coincidences. The blackout was just a bad contact. The shaking was the tunnel air pressure. There's nothing odd about that. It's all just a coincidence. It's impossible to include that in a criminal plot.
Backup-Kontrollsystem ist die Antwort.
Come on.
Könnte so ein sorgfältig geplantes Verbrechen wirklich ein Zufall sein?
No.
Es ist kein Zufall, der Täter hat alles akribisch geplant.
Forget the shaking and the blackout. They were nothing but coincidences. The blackout was just a bad contact.
I'll slash through this mystery. No, the blackout didn't occur because of a connection failure. It was due to the main control system failing and switching to the backup control system. The blackout occurred during that 1 second when the system switched over.
Hey! He ran away! A fleeing phantom is a bad phantom!
Is there such a thing as a good phantom?
After him! You gotta keep solving the mystery and boom kill that mystery phantom!
Hey!
Master, you may know the cause of the blackout, but what does that have to do with how the corpse was moved?
The failed main control system was in Car 1, where the body swap occurred. If so, then the main control system's failure must have something to do with moving the corpse.
So maybe the culprit broke the main control system. He must have attempted to stop the train to bring in the corpse from the outside.
But the train never stopped. The operation log confirms the train was moving the entire time. So I don't think he broke the system to bring the corpse in.
Then why did the main control system fail?
It must have something to do with moving the body.
But you're unsure exactly how, huh? In that case, I knew it! A mystery is blocking you! Anything blocking you in here is also a mystery. So let's solve it to keep on going. So this is the question we're facing right now.
The main control system must have failed because something happened in the first car. If that's true, what exactly happened? If it's related to the body being moved, then how?
Master's expression is so serious. He must be thinking hard. Well, as his mentor, I better think hard too. The main control system failing. The blackout? The train. Oh yeah! Why did the train shake like that? There was a blackout right before entering the tunnel that was caused by the main control system failing. But the culprit didn't destroy it, so the blackout happened because... wasn't there some shaking right before the blackout too? After the whole train shook, the blackout... I don't get it.
That's right! The train shook right before the blackout. We still don't know what caused that to happen. Whatever it was strong enough to make the entire train shake. It caused the main control system to fail and resulted in a blackout. If it had something to do with moving a body, then what must have happened was...
Ooh! Did I give you the assistance you needed? Close to solving the case now? Then it's time to combine our powers and solve this thing! Let's go, Master! Lay it all out! Let's work together as a team!
Ey, was mit dem Zug passiert, dass er ruckelte?
Tick-tock, tick-tock. That's wrong. That's right. Wait, you only
entkoppelt.
Could it be that the first car was separated from the train?
Huh? Separated? What? Seriously?
Yeah. The reason why the main control system failed was because the first car was cut off from the rest of the train we were riding in.
Let's keep going for now.
Und ich mache jetzt erstmal einen Cut. Ich brauche eine kleine Auszeit. Das war's mit Raincoat für heute. Wenn euch das Video gefallen haben sollte, lasst doch gerne ein Feedback da. Positiv oder negativ bleibt euch überlassen. Gerne mit einer kleinen Begründung, was euch gefallen hat und was nicht. Und ja, ich würde mich freuen, wenn ihr beim nächsten Mal wieder dabei sein werdet. Wenn wir eventuell des Rätsels Lösung endlich finden, es wird langsam Zeit, muss ich ehrlich sagen. Es streckt sich doch ziemlich lange. Ich weiß gar nicht, wie lange. 4, 5 Parts schon? Eine Weile. Na, würde mich freuen, wenn ihr da wieder dabei sein werdet. Bis dahin. Ciao, ciao, Leute.